Hey, it's Tom from Inspiration Metalworks, and this week's video is really a wrap-up of what's been going on here in the shop in December 2017. It is Christmas Day 2017, December 25th, and it is amazing to see how quickly this year has gone by. I tell you, I'm absolutely floored. I can't, it just amazes me, you know, how fast the time has gone. And I wanted to just do a quick wrap up for December, but maybe also a little bit for the year. So you know, the move is still continuing. I don't have all my equipment over here yet. I need to find a local rigger to help move some of this stuff. Frankly, I've realized that it's just more than I want to deal with by myself. You know, I've done it in the past, and yeah, it works. And I can only tap my friends so many times to help me move this stuff, and I appreciate the hell out of them. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna get a rigger and move some stuff around. Also, hopefully, there's some new stuff coming soon, but we'll talk about that later. What else? I started a new job. So I think I talked about this before, but I'm not sure if I did or not. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit. You know, so a lot of people may not be aware that this is not my full-time thing. You know, I have a day job, and I work as a software product manager. Right? So that means I get to dream up things and then make it happen, right? Which suits me pretty well. I like it. But specifically, I work in the area of lecture capture. So think of it like TiVo for the classroom, right? That's my big thing. So I make that kind of thing happen. So if you are in school, or if you have students or kids in school or whatever, hopefully I'm helping them get through school a little easier. What else? So yeah, I did some architectural work lately. Oh, the heater finally went off. Thank God. I tell you, it was getting cold in here. Yeah, I did some architectural work recently, which is not something that I typically do, but it was very enjoyable. I had a guy that I typically cut for. I do cutting work for. He's a blacksmith, does very beautiful wrought iron work and things like that. He referred me to this job. He had been on the job and did all the railings for this place, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous home. I'll see if I can put a picture of. Still being built. And one of the things that they needed was a grate for the floor. There's a 6-foot opening in this floor between levels, between the first and second floor. And they wanted a metal grate to go over it. So I worked with the designer, the builder, who is actually, he's building it for himself. I worked with him on what the design would look like, went ahead and got it cut on the plasma cam. I should have some video going here. Then I had to do all the prep work and weld it. It's so big that I had to cut it in pieces. Then I had to prep everything. It's made from 3/8" plate, and then get it all prepped, and then get it welded together. And just as a quick test, I had a little fun with it as well, right? So I just wanted to make sure that everything was gonna hold okay and it was in good shape. But yeah, so that was new for me. That was something that I don't do often. From there, I get to shift gears a little bit and have a little fun with the family, doing some experimenting. And I'll say thank you. The person shall remain nameless, but thank you for getting me in touch with the right folks and everything. Got us an X-Carve over here, right? You can kind of see it over on the welding table somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That's it. We've been putting that together. They were so slammed from their Thanksgiving rush orders and Christmas orders that I don't have the complete setup yet. So I was all working, getting this thing together, and realized I don't have a controller or anything for it yet. So a little disappointed in that. I was hoping to get some stuff done, cut over the holidays, and maybe it'll come in this week. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But we got the X-Carve. The nice part about that is that's going to be a family thing. You guys may have seen some of my other videos. I like to get the kids involved in projects where I can. I like to encourage them to do their own projects, and so the X-Carve is going to be one of these areas where even my wife is looking forward to having access to this thing. So that's been kind of fun. Although again, it's just a lot of work just to get it up and running. But once you get the thing together, and I'm looking at it from a machinist point of view. I'm making sure that everything was set just right and square, and making sure it's all pretty. But I haven't had any problems. It goes together really nicely. It just takes time. So look forward to seeing some more of that here in the new year. And then looking through my show notes here. Okay, so the last two things I wanted to talk about. One is, well, actually three things. I wasn't going to talk about this because it's come and gone at this point. Patreon. You guys have probably seen all the craziness that happened with Patreon. You know, they decided that they were going to change their billing structure, how they were going to do things, and it really freaked some people out. Well, they listened. They didn't make those changes. I just want to say thank you for those who have been supporting me on Patreon all this time. I really appreciate you sticking with me. I did lose a little bit, but you know, in the up and down on that one, nowhere near what some people did. But I just want to say thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Things like Patreon and the other stuff I'm getting ready to talk about, they help me keep things moving here. And what I mean by that is I sponsor the Bar Z Summer Bash. If you guys aren't aware, I'm the one who does the live stream for the bash. Even though it goes out on Stan's channel, I facilitate the whole thing. So the cameras, the microphones, you know, all the equipment for it, you know, I fly out there, I go early so I can set up and test things. I stay late to help, you know, shut things down. I actually give up my entire day that day, whereas most people who go get to hang out and play and have fun. I'm doing the live stream the whole day, so it's taxing, but I love it, and I will gladly continue doing it. Things like Patreon or Amazon referral links or things like that, that helps me defray some of those costs. You know, it's significant. I'm not going to go into it, but it is a significant cost for me to do every year, and it's not like I'm some big company, right? So I do it because a few years ago when I was supposed to go the first year that he opened it up for everybody and I just had back surgery, I tried to watch his little webcam live stream because I felt bad that I couldn't be there, and it sucked, and I don't want anyone else to ever have to go through that. So if you can't be at the bash, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you can participate and join in as much as possible. So what do I do to help defray some of those costs? You know, I just talked about Patreon a little bit. There is a link in the show notes, in the description. I also have a website, and I'll flip to that now. Okay, so the website. Been working on our website lately, getting this improved, and we do our website through Shopify. And so I've been working on this a bit, and as you can see, cleaned it up a little bit. Nothing super special, but I did add some products in. So if you click on the products link, you'll see we've got some things that I typically keep in stock. So you'll be able to get some of those direct from our website as well. You know, if you were to drill in on any of these, you know, click on them, you'll see that there's different variations, and you can add those things to the cart. One thing that I did as well is, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Amazon is now doing this thing for YouTube creators called their Amazon Influencers program. And so if I click on the tools I use here, you'll see this is my Amazon page, and this is my Amazon store, basically, right? So this is my storefront. The places where I might put, I might have those referral links in my recordings, in my videos. Well, I'm now keeping those in a single place as well. So anytime I have a referral link in here, you can get to it. So these are the kind of things that that I have put in my videos, like the new webcam that I'm using even today. Right, this is the webcam that I'm using. But just wanted to give that information to you guys. Again, it doesn't cost you anything to use this site, but it does give us a little bit of a kickback as far as keeping things going and helping support what we're doing here. So if you get a chance, if you're going to be doing some shopping on Amazon anyways, and you're looking for some of these things, this is a good place to do that. And you can get to that, so the link is here, right? But it's basically amazon.com/shop, and then my username, which is TJZELICK, TJ Zelick, right? So yeah, I'll have this link in the description as well. So let's get back to our regular scheduled programming. All right, so you guys get the idea, right? Website, there's Amazon links. I've got that, you know, the shop now, the storefront. on Amazon. All these things help to defray some of those costs. So I don't typically ask for money or things like that. Actually, let me flip this light on. We'll see if that helps. Starting to get the sun's starting to come through the back windows there, and it's starting to blow things out a little bit. But yeah, so I typically don't ask for money. I don't ask for help, right? Because I do this out of the goodness of my heart. I do everything that I can to just do all this and share, right? But that is ways that you can help support. So for those who see fit to do that, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Other ways are simply just watching the videos, right? That all adds up and it helps. So if you haven't done so, if you like what you saw, click on the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. It goes a long way. The more subscriptions I have, the more the word gets out, the more you share things. All of that adds up, and so it really does help. With that, I want to stop. I've been babbling too long, and from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. Right? Thank you for watching. Thanks for those who do subscribe or regularly contribute. The live stream, I was shocked the other night. Threw on the live stream and for an hour and 45 minutes, and there were people there the whole time. It surprised the heck out of me. So I just want to say thank you. I hope you're having a good week. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. I know my family, we celebrate multiple holidays. Hanukkah, Christmas, we do lots of stuff. So anyways, I just want to say thank you once again. And hopefully, as things get settled in, I'll get a little bit back on track. I know it's been every couple of weeks that I've been putting out a video. I'm trying to get back on my weekly schedule again here in the new year, but some of that will just take a little bit of time as I get settled in. So with that, let's wrap it up. Get out, inspire somebody, do something good for the world, and I'll see you soon.